Hey, how's everybody doing? Most of you probably don't know me, but when I was married with my 3 kids, I pretty much put them above everything. My needs always came last, and I think that's how it should have been. You know, God gave me everything I needed, so I tried to take care of my wife and kids, and then I came last. So I never really spent a whole lot on myself, more than a few dollars at a time. You know, my splurges were getting a 2-liter soda. But now, ever since the divorce and not really having my family and being alone, kind of got to learn to take care of myself, to do things for myself. Even though I do still feel guilty. I mean, it's been almost a year, and I still kind of feel guilty. Like, you know what? I don't need all this, even though half my check is going away. So I decided to go ahead and just do some splurges on myself. So this weekend, I did a major expenditure on myself and really just went all out. You got to see what I did.
Hey boys, look what I got here.
Alright, so this is what I got myself, and what I did for myself is I ordered myself a steak and some other meat from Crowd Cow. Now, one thing I noticed when I first opened the box of Crowd Cow was that they gave you a little personalized note here. Mine says, "Hi Matthew, we're happy you joined us. You're among the first in San Bernardino to have ordered from Crowd Cow," and blah blah blah. Among the first in San Bernardino? Well, yeah. Have you been to San Bernardino? We're basically Skid Row. Like, have you walked down San Bernardino lately? No, no one has. It's San Bernardino. Now let's go ahead and show you what I got here. I got myself, as you can see, an A5 Wagyu from Kagoshima, Japan. Now, A5 Wagyu is known to be one of the most flavorful and expensive steaks that you can buy. Reason being, let's go ahead and open this up and show you why. Oh, it's kind of stuck there. Reason being is, look at that. The way the fat just intertwines with the muscle. Take a closer look here. Rather than big hunk of fat being around, the fat's more intertwined with muscle, which kind of brings more flavor to the meat and makes it more like, it just melts in your mouth. You don't really have to chew it. It's not tough like a normal cut of meat, say like a sirloin or something like that. What we're gonna do, because I really want to enjoy this more than just once. So this is a 1 pound 16-ounce steak. They say that it's so rich that it will fill you up pretty easy, so it's kind of steak to share. So what I'm gonna do to make it a little better for myself, we're gonna do a little bit of trimming. I'm gonna trim off this section here because we got a big hunk of fat there, and then we could use this section later for something else. And then I'm gonna go ahead and just split the steak in half. We'll have one section that we can enjoy now, and one section I can enjoy later. That way, enjoyment lasts a little longer. All right, well, let's go ahead and do that now. All right, now that that's done, as you can see, we already got our little piece here. We nice and vacuum sealed away. And I went ahead and vacuum sealed this side away because this piece is kind of turning me on a little bit more. So I think I'm gonna eat the shit out of that one. So let's go ahead and put those aside and take those away. We'll put those away in the freezer for later. The other thing I got here is I have this piece of ribeye, of normal USDA choice ribeye that I saved from a steak I had earlier. I'm gonna go ahead and cook this up as well. The reason I'm gonna cook that up too, it's kind of have like a reference. You can obviously see the difference between the two pieces already. We got our 8-ounce Wagyu A5 steak here, and we got a little, a few ounces of a USDA choice ribeye, which is a normal steak that you buy from the store or possibly get at the restaurant. It's usually USDA choice or prime that you would get from the restaurant. I cooked this one last week, the rest of the steak, and it was probably one of the best steak experiences I had, definitely in the top 3. So if this one was really that good for me, let's see how much this sumbitch is. And the other thing I really like is Crowd Cow went ahead and gave me some sea salt as well. I just have normal regular table salt, but the sea salt probably will make it taste a little bit better. So we're gonna go ahead and do that. So let's go ahead and cook this up. Since this is gonna be a very enjoyable experience, we wanna stay calm and relaxed. So what I'm gonna do while I cook this is we're gonna go ahead and play some nice, relaxing, smooth jazz sounds. That way we can just feel really good right before we enjoy this. So let's go ahead and get cooking, shall we?
We just finished cooking our steaks. We got ourselves our USDA choice ribeye right here. and we got the A5 Wagyu. So I'm gonna go ahead and try this one first, and then we'll try that one to see how much better it is. Got my towel here just in case. You'll see. Let's go ahead and try this one. Perfect like last time. The only difference, last time I cooked this one with fresh rosemary, thyme, and butter. That makes the flavor just outstanding. But this, I just seasoned it with the sea salt. Amazing, perfect steak. Now, here's my splurge. The Wagyu. Let's go ahead and oh my god. This is what the towel's for, because I think I just came. Oh. No. That's wow. No, I just seasoned it with the seasoned salt. I put a little bit too much seasoned salt on it. Oh, not seasoned salt, I mean the sea salt. I put a little bit too much on it. Because I'm getting a real salty flavor, but it yeah, it's worth it. No hurry. What was that? I just took like 3 or 4 bites out of a piece, and it pretty much just melts in your mouth and it's gone. Wow. It is worth a penny. I put in there, if you go ahead and refer, you'll get $25 off an order from Crowd Cow. But at least once in your life, you gotta try an A5. It's amazing. Honestly, I gotta say, it's way better than Billy passing the 3rd grade.